Hey, what's going on everyone? JSTCG here, coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and today, as you can see, we're going to be going over my updated Marincess deck. They recently got some new support, and I picked up the cards that I needed to put the deck back together, and here we are. Stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and we'll be talking about that. And also, if you guys didn't know, I like to record music, I play music, I went to school for music, and I have some free lo-fi beats that are available, as well as some other genres over on my Spotify, Amazon Music, pretty much anywhere where you can stream music. My music is out there, so you guys can look for it. It's all copyright free too, so if you're a content creator or a Twitch streamer, you can have the music chilling in the background of your streams or your projects, and you're not going to get flagged for any issues or copyrights or, content strikes like that. It's completely free for everyone to use, or you can just listen to it if you enjoy it. It's actually going to be throughout the background of this video, so you guys can hear bits and pieces, and if you like it, consider checking it out. But without any further ado, let's start talking about Marincess. This is a really fun Cybers deck. I'm actually going to be doing a counterpart to this video, which is going to be a Salamangreat deck profile. So we have our water and our fire decks, both really powerful Cybers decks on their own. But yeah, let's talk about this. So first up with our monsters, I play 3 copies of Blue Tang, very standard. She is a great starter for the deck. She lets you send one of your Marincess monsters from the deck to the graveyard when she's normal or special summoned. And if she's used as link material, you can excavate the 3 cards from the top of your deck and add a Marincess card from your deck to your hand. So really nice starter for the deck. Same with Seahorse. We have Marincess Seahorse here at 3 copies, another nice starter. You can special summon her to a zone that a Marincess Link monster's markers point to. You can also banish her from the graveyard to have a water monster in your hand be special summoned to a zone that Marincess Link monster is pointing to. Then we have a new card here, which is 3 copies of Marincess Spring Girl. You can banish one Marincess monster from your graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. And if she's used as link material to summon a water link monster, you can excavate the top cards from your deck to the graveyard, equal to the number of Marincess monsters you control. And then for each Marincess card that is sent to the graveyard that way, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent. So she's got a little burn effect, basically an extender for the deck too. She's really good. She's a nice new card. Then I play 2 copies of Marincess Pascalis. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one Marincess monster from your hand in defense position. You can also banish this card from your graveyard and then target one Marincess spell or trap card in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. Then for the one of Marincess cards, I have the one Sleepy Maiden. She's basically just another extender for the deck, and we have the one Marincess Mandarin. A card that I recently started to test out was 3 copies of Sea Nettles. This is another extender. It has some recyclability too, so you can get cards from your graveyard back into your deck. It's a level 4, so we can always overlay it with another level 4 to go into our Bahamut Shark. It's been working out pretty good. I haven't seen too many builds with this, but I like it. It's just another water extender for the deck. The quicker you can get into your link monsters and start generating plays that way, the better. So this helps with that. And then we move on to the hand traps. So I'm playing 3 copies of Ash, just really generic, stops a bunch of different things. 3 effect veilers and double Droll and Lock. You can definitely increase the amount of hand traps if you want to add in like Gammas and Nibiru's, you could. There's some spells and stuff that you can cut out, or you don't have to play the Sea Nettles, but I like it. I feel like you don't have to go super hardcore with all the trap cards. You don't really need to play like 16 of them, but some Marincess builds do. Cybers decks in general can usually play a lot of hand traps like Salamangreat. But yeah, I think all of these are good. I mean, it depends on what your locals is and what you're playing against there too, but I think these are just good for stopping a bunch of different things. But that's it for the monsters. Let's move on to the spells. Alright, then for the spells, 3 copies of Forbidden Chalice. This could easily be droplets. I actually just got my playset of droplets, but I also like showing some budget options that you can play because, everyone has a different price point and a limit that they want to spend on cards and stuff, so I like showing some budget options and then talking about the more expensive ones. But yeah, so droplets, chalice, these could be imperms if you wanted to, if you wanted to play more hand traps like that, but really good. Just being able to turn off a monster's effects for a turn is nice. Then, since this is a cyber deck, of course we're playing 3 Synapse Mining, being able to search out anything. And then the newest card here, we have Marincess Dive. This card is awesome. First off, I love the artwork, but it's got a few different effects you can use. Once you activate these effects though, you're locked into water monsters, but that's totally fine because that's basically all we're playing. You can target one non-link Marincess monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then its other effect involves Marincess Battle Ocean, which is the field spell. So if that card is in your field spell zone, you can special summon one Marincess monster from your deck. Yeah, this is a really nice new card for the deck, and we're playing Marincess Battle Ocean. Some people play 1, some people play 2. I like having 2 because we're playing Desires, and just the way my luck is, I'm always going to banish one, so I don't want to just play the 1 copy, but if you guys want to, you easily could. And then for the last spell, I have the one called by, basically another hand trap for the deck. This card is insane. I play it in every single deck. And then I have 2 copies of Marincess Wave. Again, some people only play the 1, but with the Desires in here, I like just having that 2nd copy, just in case it does get banished. But yeah, if you guys are looking to include other things, you could probably trim it down to 1, but 2 has been working out, and it's just a nice trap card to have in general. So that's it for the main deck. It is 40 cards. Let's move on to the extra deck. Alright, so for the link ones, double copies of Marincess Sea Angel. When you link summon this card, you can add a 1 Marincess spell from your deck to your hand. Very simple effect, but we got a few really good Marincess spells, and yeah, if we can search them out, that would be awesome. Then 2 copies of Slug. When this card's link summoned, you can target 1 Marincess monster in your graveyard and add it back into your hand. Moving on to the link 2s, I played 2 copies of Marincess Coral Anemone. This card lets you target a water monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard and special summon it to a zone this points to. This card is just played in water decks in general. This one's just so good. It's probably one of my favorite cards of the deck. And then we have the 1 Crystal Heart. Now this isn't a Marincess, but it is a good water link too, and that is the Area Water Charmer. This doesn't come up all the time, but it might in the future, especially with Splight running around. I'm really afraid of that deck when it comes out. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy tier 0 format, I think, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's nice to have. This is a flex spot, so you could play something else if you wanted to. Then moving on to the link 3s, we have the Marbled Rock, and then we have a new card here. This is Marincess Coral Triangle. You can send a water monster from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 Marincess trap card from your deck. But the other cool thing about this card is that if only your opponent controls a link monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and then special summon water link monsters from your graveyard whose combined link levels are 3. So it can be a nice way to, do a little comeback, bring out some more link monsters if it's like later game. This card is pretty cool. I like just having the 1 copy. And moving on to the link 4s, another new addition to the deck is this awesome card, which is Marincess Aqua Argonaut. I think that's how you say the name. Love the artwork, love this card a lot. While this card is in the extra monster zone, your opponent's monsters cannot attack any monsters except this one. And during your opponent's turn, when a spell or trap or effect is activated, you can special summon one of your Marincess monsters that is equipped to this card, and then negate the activated effects. So yeah, this is an awesome, kind of a new boss monster for the deck. And then of course we have the 1 Bubble Reef. And for the last link 4 of the deck, I'm playing Marincess Wonderheart. This is also the last link monster that I play. The last 2 slots, as you probably already guessed, and I mentioned it earlier, are our Exceed slots, so I'm playing the 1 Totally Awesome and the 1 Bahamut Shark. So there you guys have it. That is my Marincess deck profile. It's a great deck. If you like Cybers, if you like waifus, then totally check this deck out. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a Salamangreat deck profile. Personally, I think Marincess might be a little bit stronger, but as for like my playstyle and what I prefer, I like Salamangreat a little bit more, but both decks are really fun. I'm a fan of Cyberse cards in general, so that's why I thought it'd be cool to talk about both in the same week. Stay tuned for that, but now let's talk about the giveaway. So as I was building this deck and going through my bulk and collection to, you know, get the cards for this deck, and I purchased some cards as well, I found out I actually had a lot of Marincess stuff and a lot of support cards. So I basically put together like a Marincess core, as well as some other cards that are in here. So if you guys want to build this deck yourself, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and also leave a comment saying what your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is. And then you guys will be able to get a good start of this deck if you're looking to build it. So we'll go through everything. We have Marincess Blue Tank, 3 copies, 3 Seahorse. We have the Sleepy Maiden, 1 Pascalis, 1 Mandarin, 3 Sea Nettles. Then we have triple Cynet Mining, double Pot of Desires, 1 Battle Ocean, 1 Forbidden Chalice, 1 White Howling. And then we have some of the Link monsters. We have 2 Sea Angel, 2 Anemone, 1 Crystal Heart, 1 Area, 1 Shooting Code Talker, another card that's really fun in this deck, but I just didn't have the space in my build, 1 Marbled Rock, Coral Triangle, the 1 Aqua Argonaut, and Wonderheart, and a Bahamut Shark. So this is like half of the deck and most of the extra deck. I didn't have everything to make like a full deck, but if you guys want to build Marincess or you just want to win these cards, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment again stating what your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is, or anything Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not too picky, but only 1 comment per person. This giveaway will be ending in about 2.5 weeks to 2 weeks, depending on when I post this video, but it's going to be ending on July 23rd. That's a Saturday. So yeah, if you're interested in Marincess or you know someone who is, feel free to enter in this giveaway. It's much appreciated, and it's a great way to give back to the community. Maybe somebody, you know, doesn't have any of the cards. This will be a great start, and it has a lot of the stuff you need. You'll have to get your hand traps if you don't have them already, and a few other cards, but that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Yu-Gi-Oh news, deck profiles, and openings. Hit that like button and subscribe button, all of that fun stuff. It really helps me out, and I hope you guys take care. I'll catch you in the next video, but until next time, peace out and have a good one.